In today's video, I'm going to be going over how you can deal with hate and negativity in your life. So let's just jump right into it. Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Noah, back again with another YouTube video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Noah and I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality, aka Noah's Ark. Thank you guys so much for stopping in to today's video. Do you guys like the new glasses that I got? I want to know what you guys think because it's been over 10 years since I actually got my prescription changed. So these were much needed. They were long overdue. I like them. I just want to know if the glare is a little bit too annoying or too bothersome for y'all. If it is, let me know down in the description box below. Usually don't record with my glasses on just because it feels a little bit more comfortable for me, and as well as with the glare like I was talking about before. I wanted to come on here and share a video with you guys that I got inspired to record because I've actually been on the app Reddit recently, and I have been on there for a couple years now, but I recently just started posting some of my clips to that page. And if you're unfamiliar with Reddit, it's pretty much an app where a lot of people can create communities called subreddits, where you can kind of share certain specific things about your life or whatever the subreddit's about. And it's a really interactive way to be able to connect with people, you know, on a more surface level, but also you can dive deep as well. And that's what I like about the app, is that it's just so universal. It's anybody can use it, and it's very interactive. I've just had a lot of recent enjoyment with that app, as well as because I've been posting my clips on there, I've actually gotten a lot of attention from that app. You know, I've had multiple posts that I've made that have gotten like over 200, 300 upvotes, which is like similar to a like on YouTube. And so I'm very grateful for, you know, people who see my content and they're able to learn something, gain something, and just feel motivated, you know, feel just loved, you know what I mean? Because that's my ultimate goal. What's inspired me to make this video is I've also been getting a lot of negative comments and a lot of, you know, hate on there as well. And I wanted to make this video. I thought it was fitting because I wanted to talk about how you can deal with hate and negativity in your life. And I wanted to make this video because, you know, I'm human too, right? Some of these comments, I'm not used to a lot of negative comments on my social media, so it was very eye-opening to see some of this stuff happen, and it affected me a little bit, you know, very slightly, right? And I wanted to go over how kind of I deal with negativity as well as how you can as well, and I want to share some things that will be able to help you out on your journey, because I think it's important when we look and understand something that we want to do in our life, regardless of what it is that we want to do, there are going to be people who judge you. You know, there are going to be people who hate on you. There are people who are going to talk negatively about you. And unfortunately, that's just the reality that we live in. But it's beautiful as well because we live in a universe that's based off of polarities, right? There's always the other side to a story. And because of this, that is why not everyone's gonna like you, right? And so one of the things that I can give as advice to y'all, or just something that has helped me out, is to understand that not everyone's gonna like you. You know, you can't please everybody. And that's something that I've had to learn, you know, along my YouTube journey, is that as much as I want everybody to be able to connect and love my stuff that I post, I've had to come to that understanding of, man, I just can't please everybody, you know what I mean? And I want to also talk to you guys about the difference between hate and negativity versus criticism, right? And now I think that personally that criticism is important, but I think that there's specific ways to go about criticism. And the difference between criticism and hate is that criticism is when you comment on something that you don't like about somebody, but it's something that they can improve on. Right? It's something that you see and you're like, oh, your videos would be better if you did this, right? If you did X, Y, and Z, or if you know, just critiquing some of the things that, you know, you don't really like that can be improved on. that is considered criticism, you know. And how that differs from hate is when somebody talks about things that you can't control, right? Like your appearance, how you move, the way you move your hands, you know, what you look like. That is hate, you know. If they have anything to comment on that's other than something that can be constructive criticism, then it's considered hate or negativity, you know. And I've been dealing with a lot of the negative side on Reddit. As much as everyone has been supportive of me, there's just been a lot of comments that have been negative. And so we have to realize that when people are being hateful or they're being negative, you know, you have to understand that it's coming from a place of hatred and negativity of themselves, right? A lot of the times these people are projecting their insecurities onto other people, right? They're projecting their own things that they don't like about themselves onto you, right? And when you realize this, then it allows you to be able to differentiate the human versus what it is that they're doing, right? The soul or the spirit versus what it is that that person's doing. And you just realize that it's because there's not enough love in their heart, right? There's something that they're going through that they don't like, you know, whether it's their job, whether it's how they are, whether it's who they are, whether it's their relationship. There's a lot of different factors that could play into why somebody would hate on you, right? Or somebody would say something negative or judge you, right? And it's because they just aren't fulfilled within their own life, right? And we have to understand this whenever we're dealing with hate specifically online, but even in real life, you know, if somebody's hating on you, or if someone's saying something negative, or somebody's saying something that they don't agree with about you, it's because they don't have enough love in their heart, right? It's because they're not doing well. There's some type of illness, right, going on where they don't have the capacity in order to either not comment something at all or to love, right? They have to say something negative, and it's because they just aren't in a point of their life yet where they appreciate their life, right? And when we start to understand it from this perspective, then it allows us to be a little bit more compassionate with these people, and it allows us to be able to see the truth, right? See what it is. Because when we talk about people who are filled with love in their life, or people who really just are never gonna hate on somebody, it's because they don't have the desire to. You know, if you love your life truly, and you are truly fulfilled within your own life, you don't have the desire to judge somebody, right? You don't have the desire to hate on what somebody's doing. You don't have the desire to be negative, because there is nothing to be negative about. You know, you enjoy your life. You have love in your heart. And that's what I think is important when we are dealing with hate and negativity in our life, and just overall judgment, is understanding that these people, there is some type of thing that is, you know, weighing them down. You know, there's something that they aren't satisfied with in their life. And it's important to be able to diagnose this, because when we are able to, then it allows us to live a life that's a lot more peaceful, you know, because we understand that we aren't going to be able to connect with these people, right? These people have to be able to heal themselves before we can try to change them. You know, we can plant seeds in people's lives, but there's only so much that we can say in order for them to, you know, not be hateful or judgmental. And so I wanted to make this video for you guys to talk about how you can deal with this hate. And one of the biggest things that has helped me out is understanding that it's not personal. You know what I mean? It's not something where we need to take it to heart, you know, because that's only one person's perspective. And something that has been super game-changing for me is being able to understand that somebody's perception of you is one of billions of different perceptions, right? Because everybody is different, and there's billions of people on this earth. And so understand that whenever you get judgment from people, or you get negativity, or you get hate from whatever it is that you're doing, you have to be able to just look at that as just another perspective, right? Just somebody else, how somebody else views you, because you view yourself in a completely different way that that person who is hating on you is viewing you, right? And so this can be super powerful when we are dealing with hate and negativity in our life, because it allows us to understand that that's only one perspective, right? And the perspective that matters the most when you talk about yourself and what it is that you want to do in this life is your own perspective. That's the only perspective that matters, right? Which is why it's important for us to uplift ourselves, right? Say positive things about yourself. Truly believe in yourself. And we have to understand that because we are being unique, because we are being different naturally, we're going to attract a lot of people who really love us, right? Because we're being authentic. And we are also going to attract people who really don't like us, you know? And this is one of my final points to this video, is that you become polarizing. When you're authentically yourself, when you are pursuing things that you enjoy, you become polarizing, right? There's going to be a lot of people who don't like you, but there's also going to be a lot of people who do like you. You know, you can fake who you are and attract more people who are going to like you, but you're sacrificing your own authenticity. There's still going to be people who judge you. There's still going to be people who hate on you, even if you are trying to fake being yourself in order to please people. You know, there's still going to be people who judge you. So why even act that way, right? Why not be anything but authentically yourself? And this is the point that I want to get across in this video, is that overall, in order to deal with hate, you have to be able to build a strong foundation of who you are, right? You have to be able to believe in yourself fully. You know, you have to be able to view yourself as somebody who is very valuable, right? And somebody who can bring people up. You know, you have to be able to view yourself as somebody who can change the world, right? You have to believe in yourself, you know, and you have to be able to speak about yourself in a very authoritative and very royal-like manner, you know, because that's the type of value that you bring to the table. Everybody does, right? We're all blessed with skills and abilities that we have in this lifetime, and that's why it's important to build this foundation within yourself in order to be able to deal with the hate and negativity that comes your way, right? Because sometimes it's not fun, you know, and I'm human too, right? Sometimes it affects me, you know, but at the end of the day, I always realize that I am a lot more valuable than some of the things that a couple people are saying about me, right? Whether it's online or whether it's in real life. And so I really hope this video helped you guys out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys learned something, gained something. And I had a fun time recording this video for you guys. Just want to give a quick shout out to each and every one of you guys, because I really have appreciated the support on my channel that I've gained recently. So many of you guys have been commenting, so many of you guys have been liking, so many of you guys have been sharing my content. And for that, I'm super, super grateful. And I really want to get your guys' opinion on what videos that you want me to do next, right? What is some topics that you want me to talk about? I know that there's a lot of questions that you guys have, and I would love to be able to turn them into videos as well. So make sure to comment that down in the description box below. You can also DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is @NoahIsArc right here. But with all that being said, my friends, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night wherever you're at. And peace, love, and happiness. Mwah.